Ever wonder why so many middle-class families struggle despite steady jobs and decent incomes? According to Robert Kiyosaki, best-selling author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the problem isn't income, it's the mindset. In this video, we'll uncover 7 silent money traps that slowly rob the middle class of wealth and freedom. If you've ever felt stuck in the rat race, this message is your wake-up call. Stick around, these insights might just change your financial future. Relying solely on earned income. The middle class often depends on one primary source of income, their job. While stable employment sounds secure, Kiyosaki warns that it's actually limiting. Your time directly equals your earnings, meaning if you're not working, money stops flowing. That's a dangerous cycle. The wealthy break free by building multiple income streams, especially passive ones like investments or royalties. They own assets that generate cash whether they're working or not. In contrast, middle-class families often trade time for money indefinitely, leaving no room to grow. Inflation, job loss, or illness can quickly wipe out this fragile setup. The key isn't working harder, it's building income that works for you, even while you sleep. Thinking a high income equals wealth. Making more money doesn't automatically make you rich. That's one of the biggest misconceptions in the middle class. You might earn 6 figures, but if your expenses grow just as fast, you're not building wealth, you're staying stuck. Kiyosaki highlights how wealthy people invest first, then spend what's left. Middle-class earners often do the opposite. They spend first and hope to save what remains. This leads to lifestyle inflation, where income rises but savings stay flat. A bigger paycheck often means a bigger house, fancier car, and deeper debt, not greater freedom. Real wealth comes from assets that grow over time, not from flashy salaries. It's not what you earn, it's what you keep and multiply. Believing debt is always bad. Most people are taught to avoid debt like the plague, but Kiyosaki challenges that thinking. There's bad debt, like high-interest credit cards. And then there's good debt, which can help you grow wealth. Rich people use loans to acquire assets like rental properties or businesses that generate income. Middle-class families, however, often borrow to buy cars, vacations, or homes that don't pay them back. This keeps them financially stuck. Debt, when used wisely, is a powerful tool, not a trap. Learning the difference is essential. Kiyosaki urges you to master debt instead of fearing it. When used smartly, other people's money can create opportunities that cash alone can't. It's about control and strategy. Prioritizing saving over investing. While saving money feels safe, it's not always smart. Kiyosaki warns that inflation quietly eats away at savings, especially when that money just sits in low-interest accounts. Many in the middle class believe they're being responsible by hoarding cash, but that money is losing value every year. Meanwhile, the wealthy put their money to work through investments in stocks, real estate, or businesses. They take calculated risks, and over time, those risks often pay off. Saving is just step one. Investing is what builds wealth. If you want real growth, you need to learn how to invest wisely. Playing it too safe may feel comfortable, but it's also a path to financial stagnation. Buying liabilities thinking they're assets. Many middle-class families think their home is their biggest asset. But Kiyosaki disagrees. If something takes money out of your pocket every month, it's a liability, not an asset. A house comes with mortgages, taxes, and upkeep costs. Unless it earns you income, like a rental, it's not truly an asset. The wealthy buy things that pay them back. Rental properties, dividend-yielding stocks, or cash-producing businesses. The middle class often buys things that look good but bleed money over time. Cars, luxury items, and big homes might symbolize success, but they don't build it. Financial intelligence means knowing the difference. If it doesn't put money in your pocket, it's not an asset, no matter how valuable it seems. Letting taxes drain your wealth. Most salaried workers don't realize how much taxes reduce their income. Kiyosaki points out that the middle class often pays the highest tax rates because they lack the tools and knowledge to minimize them legally. Wealthy individuals structure their finances to benefit from deductions, write-offs, and business loopholes. They understand how to keep more of what they earn. The average employee, however, pays taxes before even seeing their paycheck. Without financial education, taxes silently erode wealth. Learning the basics of tax strategy isn't cheating, it's smart planning. Kiyosaki urges people to become students of the tax code. If you don't control your tax bill, it'll continue to control your financial future. Following the traditional education path blindly. Get good grades, go to college, find a stable job. That's the traditional route many follow. But Robert Kiyosaki questions its effectiveness. Schools rarely teach financial literacy, leaving graduates with degrees and debt but no money skills. The middle class places blind faith in formal education as the ultimate success tool. Meanwhile, the wealthy invest in financial education, books, mentors, real-world experience. It's not that college is bad, but relying on it alone is risky in a changing economy. Kiyosaki believes practical money knowledge is just as vital. Want true success? Learn how money works. Education is important, but the right education, especially about finance, can completely transform your future. Ignoring financial education. Not learning about money is one of the biggest reasons people stay broke. Kiyosaki argues that financial education should be lifelong, not optional. Yet many middle-class families avoid it, thinking it's too complex or unnecessary. They rely on outdated advice and miss key opportunities to build wealth. Meanwhile, the rich keep learning, reading, and adapting. They treat financial literacy like a skill that must be sharpened constantly. If you don't understand how money works, you'll always be vulnerable to scams, poor decisions, and lost opportunities. Start reading, taking courses, and surrounding yourself with smarter people. The earlier you learn, the more you earn. Financial freedom begins with financial understanding. Don't delay it. Living for today without planning for tomorrow. Living in the moment might feel fulfilling, but Kiyosaki warns that neglecting the future can be costly. Many in the middle class focus on short-term pleasures, gadgets, dinners, vacations, without a clear financial plan. This mindset leads to stress during emergencies and unprepared retirements. The wealthy approach money with a long-term vision. They save, invest, and budget with tomorrow in mind. Middle-class earners often see budgeting as restrictive, but in reality, it offers freedom and control. Kiyosaki urges people to set goals, build plans, and think ahead. Ask yourself, where will your current spending habits take you in 10 years? If the answer worries you, it's time to change. Plan today. Prosper tomorrow. Depending on government or employer for retirement. One of the riskiest financial assumptions is trusting pensions, Social Security, or employers for retirement security. Kiyosaki argues that these systems are crumbling and can't be fully relied upon. Middle-class workers often hope their 401(k) or company pension will be enough, but inflation, policy shifts, and market crashes make that gamble risky. The wealthy take a different path. They build their own retirement plans through investments, businesses, and multiple income sources. Financial independence comes from control, not dependency. Don't wait for someone else to fund your future. Start creating streams of income now. It's not too late. Relying on systems you can't control is dangerous. Real security comes from building it yourself. Robert Kiyosaki's insights reveal a powerful truth. The middle class is stuck, not because of laziness, but because of outdated beliefs. By avoiding these 7 traps, you can change your financial destiny. The time to act is now. Start thinking like the wealthy, investing in knowledge and building real assets. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if it helped you. And for more eye-opening tips on building wealth and freedom, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Your financial future starts today.